Previously, I showed you how to use Google Gemini to read analog gauges to convert into numbers, to convert into digital gauges on Home Assistant. That relies on the cloud. Sometimes that's good, but most of the time that's bad because you're relying on somebody else. Who knows what Google does with your data, especially if you're sharing sensitive data to Google, and it might be costly once Google decides to increase the price. Today, I'm going to show you how to install Ollama. This works 100% locally on your computer. It's free, assuming you already have a computer with a graphics card. Myself, I'm using an 11th gen Intel CPU along with a NVIDIA 3060. I did try Ollama on a 7th gen Intel with no GPU, and that did not work. Let's download Ollama. It's available for Windows, Linux, or Mac OS. I'm using Windows, so I'm going to click on Download for Windows. Once it's done downloading, click on it to open it and install. When this window pops up, click on Install. Once installation is done, you're left with something like this, a prompt and then a model to choose from. Very similar to what you would see with ChatGPT. On the left-hand side, let's click on this. Go down to Settings. Expose Ollama to the network. A window alert will pop up. Click on Allow Access. Enter in your password if you have to. Let's go back and you can safely close this. Let's open Command Prompt by going to your Start menu. Type in CMD to get the command prompt. Hit Enter. When a prompt opens up, type in Ollama. Run. The model that we want to run, which is Gwen 3-VL:8B. Hit Enter. I know in this video I typed in something different because I was testing models. Eventually I found that this Gwen model is really good. It's going to start downloading the model and this will take forever. Now's a good time to get some ice cream. Once it's done, you'll see the 3 arrows and you can start typing any message that you want. Just like ChatGPT, right? What is 4 plus 4? Very simple question to see that it's working. If you want to get out of this, type in the command /by. While we are still in command prompt, type in ipconfig. It will give a bunch of numbers. I know for sure that I'm connected through the Ethernet jack in the back for internet access, and this is my IP address, 192.168.1.227. Let's go to our settings in Home Assistant. Go to Settings tab, go down a little bit to Integration, find LLM. There we go. Here you can see that I tried installing it on another computer without any GPU. This time we're going to configure it on a machine with a GPU. Click on Add Entry. Select Ollama. Click on Submit. IP address is the IP address that we installed the Ollama on, which is the one that you saw in the command prompt, 192.168.1.227. The port stays the same. The default model is the one that we just installed, and that's the Gwen model. Click on Submit. Click on Finish. Now for the moment of truth, whether it works or not. On the left-hand side, we got all the sensors of the computer with Ollama installed. You can see how I monitor any Windows computer via HA from this previous video. By the way, if this video is helpful, please consider subscribing and liking the video. This lets YouTube know my video is indeed helpful and will recommend it to others like yourself. CPU load and GPU is both under 10%. That's because the computer is doing nothing. On the right-hand side, we got the LLM Vision Image Analyzer. The provider will be the Ollama running on a computer with the GPU that we just installed on with the IP address of 192.168.1.227. The prompt will be what value is the needle pointing at. Just output the number, no text. Checkmark, remember. The image entity will be the camera snapshot that's pointing at the gauge with the heat temperature. We're going to uncheck everything and then click on Perform Action. On the left-hand side, everything just shot up. The CPU is up, the GPU is up. Once it's done, both loads went down instantly. When the action is done, the response text is 90. Just to verify, we're going to go to Blue Iris, my NVR, with the camera aimed at the temperature gauge. It's about 90 degrees Fahrenheit, and that's pretty good. Not bad at all. Let's do the same thing with pressure gauge. Keep everything the same, go all the way down, and click on Perform Action. Once again, the GPU load and CPU went up. Response text is 10. Let's see if that's correct. We're going to go to the pressure gauge. There we go, 10. Alright, hopefully you found this video helpful. I really appreciate you guys subscribing to my channel, liking this video, and thanks for watching.